appreciate you guys, man. Give it up for yourselves for coming out, man. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here, man. Thank you so much. So, recently, I just celebrated a birthday, turned 39. And you're right, the older I get, your sex drive change. Because my sex drive is dropping. Sex to me now is a chore. Because currently, as a chore, I don't like chores, because now I got to make a decision. I'm either going to have sex that night or I'm going to take out this trash, but I am not doing both. I got to ask my girl, like, hey, when the last time we had sex? Monday? Oh, Monday was a week ago. You good? Let me go ahead and take out this trash. And as you get older, your porn selection changes. I like realistic porn. You know, I don't like porn with the actress, she's young, 25, hot body. Because I can't pull a 25-year-old hot body no more. I want my porn actresses to, like, I can meet them in the frozen food section of Dollar Tree. Like, oh, you come here often? You got a cart full of cranberry juice and vinegar. Did you save enough for the rest of us? And now that I'm back in the dating game, man, I realize that women like to use these face filters. But ladies, it's okay, because, man, we use filters too. Ladies, y'all filter y'all face. Men, we filter our true intentions. You trick us into thinking we're going to be with a beautiful woman, and we trick you into thinking that you're going to be with a decent man. We sitting at that first date like, you know what, let's drop these filters and be ugly and cold-hearted together. But when I date, I take my filter game to a whole nother level. I filter out my wife and kids like they don't exist. Well, when I'm dating, be like, why you ain't tell me you had kids? Because they already got a mother. Who needs two? Well, why you didn't tell me you had a wife? Because my wife didn't want you to know about it. There's a real good chance because she didn't know. But I like to filter my dick pics, too. We'll be about to have sex. She's like, that is not the dick you sent me in that picture. Your dick was white. You told me you had vitiligo on your dick. You told me the last girl sucked all the pigmentation off your dick. That is not the right one. I'm like, well, this is the dick you're going to get. Why you mad at me? I didn't say nothing about that big hairy-ass mole on your face that you filtered off your pictures, but here we are. And when I go on these dating sites, beautiful women, they are kind of like out of my league right now. Because when you date a beautiful woman, I got to do a lot of stuff that's out of character. Like I got to get bank loans pretending I got money that I don't have. I got to rent a car because if we take the current car home, I go pick her up for the date. I open the passenger side door for her. She think I'm being a gentleman. I'm like, no, my driver's side door don't work. I got to get in first. And when I be swiping, I don't only swipe on looks. I swipe based on your background. So if you take a selfie in the bedroom and your bedroom set look like it should be in a JCPenney catalog, you're not the woman for me. Your thread count is way too high from my perspective. I like to swipe on those project chicks who take pictures in front of center block project walls. You get you a woman from the projects with those center block walls, she can't hang up no pictures on the wall. Can't nail not a one. All her family portraits on coffee tables throughout the house. And I like to get me a nice ghetto woman with her bedroom set, got mismatched sheets and pillowcases. And she got that multi-purpose blanket. You know that blanket that's way too thin to be a warm blanket, but way too thick to be a sheet? When she washes it, put it in the dryer, it be dry in 6 minutes. Hold that blanket up, all the cotton falls to the bottom and shit. But get you a project woman, man, because you know a refrigerator full. And you know she ain't gonna mind selling you some of her leftover food stamps. And another thing about dating is that I realize women with a whole bunch of kids, their favorite thing to say if you date me, you gotta accept my kids because we're a package deal. Last woman told me that. I was like, cool. Well, since y'all a package deal, when you come over to hang out, you can be like Amazon and leave those packages on the porch. And when she came over, she left the kids in the parking lot. I was like, all right. A woman that listens. But I don't mind dating a woman with a whole bunch of kids. I just hope she don't have custody of them, that's all. But if we date and you got a whole bunch of kids, we eventually go out to eat. And if you bring your kids along, I'm gonna let you know that all your kids gonna be eating off one plate. So whether you got one kid, if they got 7, they all eating off one plate. Let me know how many straws I gotta get for their 1 cup. They're gonna be sip, sip, pass. Now, if I bring my kids along, now we gotta have a debate before we leave on who said the kids gonna stay in the car. Because everybody not going in this restaurant. We could rock, paper, scissors, mix and match. Kids will stay in the car, could look under the seats for some lost French fries or something. And also, like, I'm a guy who likes big women. So, the thing about big women is they got what I like to call cocoon pussy. What's cocoon pussy, you ask? That's pussy that you go into and you come out a better person. You slide in there a low energy caterpillar, you come out a high energy butterfly. And plus size women got this special feature about them. I was dating this plus size woman one time. I was trying to get her in the mood. She like, what you doing? I'm like, foreplay, baby. I'm trying to get you in the mood. She like, my coochie bacon make its own grease. I don't need no foreplay. I was like, damn, that's less work I gotta do. But I don't want just no regular old plus size woman. I want me one of those women, you know, that be breathing heavy, that can suck out all the oxygen in the room she walk into. So if we go on vacation and we board an airplane and the oxygen mask don't fall down, you're not the woman for me. I want me one of those women that be snoring so loud she wake herself up in the middle of the night. She wake up like, oh my God, what was that? Oh, you talking about the sound of it sounds like somebody cutting grass under your pillow? That was you over there sleep choking peacefully. I didn't want to wake you up. But don't get it twisted though, because plus size women, they get drunk fast. Now you got to carry your girl out of the club on your shoulders looking like you just bought a brand new rolled up carpet out of Lowe's. And it's going to look like a carpet too, because plus size women for some reason like to wear those velvet dresses and shit. Now, and good luck getting her in the car by yourself. Now you got to tie on top of the car like a mattress. And I like older women too. I ain't talking about just a few years older. I'm talking liver spots old. The more liver spots, the better. Even liver spots on the vagina. Make the vagina look like giraffe skin. Make me think I'm eating animal crackers and shit. But the thing about dating an older woman, especially over the age of 55, is never encourage her to squirt. Because she's going to push so hard, she might mess around and shit herself. Had that happen before. But any man would have ran out of the room in disgust, but not me. I had to pretend I was acting out my favorite movie, Shawshank Redemption. Remember in Shawshank when he had to crawl through those shitty sewer tunnels to get to freedom? I had to do the same thing. And mainly because she was older, I didn't want her to feel so embarrassed that she messed around and died. I couldn't have it on my conscience. So ladies, if you're young and you can squirt, enjoy it, because at some point you're going to get older and your wire's going to get crossed, and you're going to be shooting out the wrong hole. Well, that was the first time somebody shit on me. Let me tell you about the second time. Fellas, if your woman tell you that she want to try anal sex for the first time, don't fall for it. It's a trap. She's not going to prepare properly. It's going to be terrible for everybody involved. It's not as easy as those women make it look in those porno videos. They are trained professionals. Prior to shooting those scenes, they go on 2-week liquid diets. They douche their butthole every 4 hours every day for a month before shooting those scenes. So if your woman says she want to try anal for the first time, you let her go out on the streets and practice. Let her practice on about 4 or 5 guys, get some trial runs in. When she come back, it'll be a pleasurable experience for everybody. The only other way I'm doing anal is if I'm with a woman with a colostomy bag. Because that ass ain't worked for a while. Ain't nothing came out that ass for a minute. And I can't mess with skinny women, because skinny women come with too many health problems. I was messing with this skinny chick one time with narcolepsy. There's nothing more scarier than when a woman's body goes limp on you in the middle of having sex. I thought I killed that woman. So as I'm trying to figure out a way to wake up, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with this body when I finish having sex with it? Because the consent was given before she blacked out. So I tried everything I could to wake her up. I was shaking her, throwing water in her face, smacking her face, couldn't wake up. So I was like, you know what, let me definitely make sure that, she not faking. So I stuck my finger up my butt and I put it up under her nose. She didn't wake up after that. Skinny women should have tattoos that display their health problems. They should have a tattoo across their chest that says, "Caution, might black out doing sex, don't dump my body." Or get one of those, that emoji tattoo with the sleeper. That way when a dude flip you over, he like, oh man, that's one of them sleeper chicks. That way when your body call an unexpected time out, he know what to do. And the skinny chick, she had fake breasts. So like before I really started panicking, I played with her breasts for about 45 minutes. I was motorboating her titties. I was juggling them. I was trying to squeeze some silicone out of her breasts to see if they come out like toothpaste. And she was a stripper too. How is it that you could be a stripper with that kind of condition? Her stage name must have been Dreamcatcher. So if you're a stripper with that condition, it's a health hazard. You're up there climbing the pole. Next thing you know, the customer's like, oh man, she's sexy as hell, look at her. She be walking into the lap dance room, go to sleep, wake up with less money than she walked in there with. She's like, I could have sworn I had $60. Customers be asking, is that a life alert bracelet on your ankle? Like, yeah, so when my body stopped moving, security know where to come find me. And I'm glad that, summer's here. Women like to wear, sundresses with the pretty feet. So ladies, if you got some pretty feet, make some noise. Woo! Because ugly feet to some people in a relationship could be a deal breaker, not me. If I'm with a woman with ugly feet, I just don't want to see that shit though. So in the summertime, when everybody else wearing sundresses and sandals, my girl gonna be wearing a sundress and construction boots. I'm like, damn, baby, you look good in that dress. Make sure you put your Timberland boots on. You ain't about to be outside with me with your toenail fungus, got your toenails looking like dried up wood chips. If I got a woman with ugly feet and she want to make love in the shower, she better step in the shower with some socks on. It's a slip hazard, but that's a risk I'm willing to let you take. And my pet peeve is pretty feet on ugly people. I'm gonna let y'all dwell on that for a minute. I think that's a waste of a foot. If you ugly and got pretty feet, I hope you got diabetes so they can cut off your foot and donate it to somebody who deserves it. It don't matter the skin tone match. That foot looks better on them than it did on you. See, ladies, here's how you know if you got pretty feet or not. If you and your man sitting on the couch watching the movie, he allows you to put your feet on him, then well, good job, you got pretty feet. If y'all sitting on the couch watching the movie, he knocks you off the couch and tell you to sit on the floor. And well, you got some work to do. You're lucky he didn't tell you to sit outside and watch the movie from the window. And another thing, I gotta stop dating white women. Now, before I get into that, these white women nowadays are getting real thick. They're getting these 2002 black girl bodies thick. They're getting real thick. But the reason why I gotta stop dating white women is because I still get those women with those flat two-dimensional bodies. I had to ask this white girl one time, like, how is it that you can wear tight jeans and your back pockets are still loose? Back pockets loose like cargo pants pockets. Then I get those women with asses that's shaped like lowercase W's. Not a nice round lowercase W. We're gonna ride that wave. Go ahead. Get it out, get it out. I like her, she's my favorite. But I get those women with the asses shaped like sharp lowercase W's. Girl gonna ask me, why you don't want to hit it from the back? Because your ass is sharp. Feels like I'm face fucking a bull when I'm hitting it from the back. And then it's hard to find a white woman that know how to make black guy food. Like, I realized that when I was dating this white woman, and I texted her, I was like, hey, look, I got a taste for some black-eyed peas. And she was like, oh, wow, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I was like, what? She's like, it's called black-eyed peas? I've been calling it black guy peas all this time. And some of the white people in the room like, I'm glad he cleared that up. I've been saying the same thing. And then she would try to make me some sweet potato candy yams one time. I took one bite of that. I was like, if you don't throw these orange-ass mashed potatoes in the trash, ain't no sugar in here, no cinnamon, no syrup. I told her, just because you take black dick don't automatically make you Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth. You better sit your Martha Stewart cooking ass down somewhere. Stick to what you know. Green bean casserole. Ain't nobody gonna eat it, but you can keep practicing. I could take it down to the homeless shelter. They ain't gonna eat it either, but they could take it out on the city and fill up some potholes and get some money from the city at least. Fellas, if you date a white woman, you better have your black girl on the side. When I date white women, I gotta call my black girl up like, hello? Yeah, you ain't gonna believe this, but old Rebecca's in the kitchen boiling lettuce. Talking about we eating cabbage tonight, bitch, can't tell the difference. But white women are so nice though. Like when I date white women, I leave all my past due bills laying around the house. I realized that one time I was dating this one white chick. She pulled me aside. She like, hey baby, I noticed that your phone bill was past due on the dresser, so I went on and paid it for you. I was like, damn baby, that was nice. So the next week we sitting down watching TV. I was like, hey baby, can you pass me the TV remote? It's right there on top of the light bill. Hey baby, you mind going to get me a beer out of the refrigerator? It's on the third shelf behind the gas bill. Why your gas bill in the refrigerator? Don't worry about it, baby. It's a scavenger hunt. When you bring me that drink, use this water bill as a coaster. So, I got a teenage son, and we had to have that talk, that he's growing up about, the birds and the bees. We had to have that talk about sex and condoms and jerk-off etiquette. To the point my kid jerk off so much, I don't even want to share a movie theater popcorn with him. He thinks it's cool when the popcorn sticks to his hand. I'm like, no, son, you're just nasty. I had to tell him, like, when you play PlayStation, you play the game and you put your controller in a Ziploc sandwich bag. That's how you play the game. I told him what you're doing is a fire hazard to try to get him to slow down. He was like, how's this a fire hazard? I was like, well, if you're in the room jerking off and the house catch on fire, your hands are greasy and we got round doorknobs. Now you stuck. I'm not coming back to get you. And his mama was cleaning his room one day, So when I told him about the fire hazard thing, he started jerking off with the door open. Trying to be smart. So now I gotta walk around the house as I approach his room. I gotta start making loud noises. I gotta stomp up the stairs, jiggling keys as I approach his room and check. So his mom was cleaning his room one day, and she asked me, she's like, when did our son take our boomerang throwing? I'm like, those ain't boomerangs. Those in the Navy that we call cum socks. She was like, you sure? And she threw one at me and hit me in the chest. And it looked like somebody punched me in the chest with a handful of Frosted Flakes. I told her, like, look, when you clean up under your kid's bed, do not clean up under their bed because you are interrupting the tomb of your grandchildren. Which takes me back to when my parents found my porno stash. That's one of the most embarrassing things when your parents find your porno stash, right? Your parents think you're the worst unregistered sex offender in the world when they find your stuff. Anytime after your parents find your porno stash, you go to hug your mama, she like, don't touch me, I don't know where your hand's been. We're like, mama, really? All your kids got different daddies and that's how you gonna act? But I didn't have your normal porno contraband as a kid. I used to steal women's pamphlets out of the women's clinic. Because they used to have nice illustrations of the vagina, even named all the parts that came with it. And my mama really got mad when she found that can of Crisco grease under my bed. So I was like, Mama, don't worry, I didn't waste the grease. Whatever excess grease was left over when I was done, I scraped it back in the can. Family sitting at the table like, this chicken tastes funny. Well, you should have had a salad. Now, ladies, let me ask you this. If you're in a relationship with a man, isn't the sexual experience so much better when you're with a man that stimulates you mentally, spiritually, as well as physically?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fellas, if you follow that roadmap, your woman pussy gonna be so wet, your water bill gonna go up next month.
Yeah.
You're gonna get that water bill next month, like, why is water bill so goddamn high? She gonna be sitting over there in the corner like, you know why, Big Daddy. You know, if you stimulate me properly, I get so wet I can fill up a kiddie pool. I was flirting with this one white chick. She told me how wet she gets. She was like, my pussy like a 1960 water hose spraying down a black man at the Civil Rights March. I was like, damn. That's some pussy I gotta try. Yeah, you ever seen one of those videos where they marching and then they turn on the fire hose and black guys blow out of the screen? I gotta get another shot. You know what sex I don't like though? Courtesy pussy. That's when you're in the mood, you ask for sex and your girl gives you some sex anyway, that courtesy pussy be dry as hell, ain't it? One stroke in there, you feel like you stuck your dick inside a Chinese finger trap. So stimulate your woman, fellas. Keep her nice and moist as if she's wearing velvet panties and corduroy pants. And she just did 30 minutes of Tabo. Keep it nice and steamy. Vagina gonna be like a boiled-based seafood bag. Again, ladies, don't you agree that you like a well-trimmed, groomed man downstairs, right? Fellas, we some selfish lovers, man. We expect our woman to be clean shaven and give us a nappy rainforest dick real quick, woman. We expect her to be smooth like a bald tire. But then turn around and give us some dick that look like the top of Kevin Durant's head in the fourth quarter. Our pubic hairs be looking like black ants taking a nap in our lap. The woman can't even give you oral sex with her eyes open. She gonna get a pubic hair in her eye. And then she gonna stop, you gonna try to blow it out of her eye, now you gonna blow so hard she gonna be cross-eyed. You ever had a cross-eyed woman try to suck your dick, fellas? Had that happen before. She tried to look up at me. You know what I did? I closed her eyes like they do those dead people that die with their eyes open. I'm like, oh, you think you're sexy, huh? Gotta shave, fellas. Don't want to send your woman out to give you some oral sex, kiss the kids goodnight with carpet burning on their lips. Kids be like, mama, don't kiss me. You got those crack pipe lips. You got that pink line going down your mouth. You better put some Vaseline on your mouth. But ladies, me, I don't care if you shave or not, because some shaved vaginas are cute and cuddly, like that little Baby Yoda on Mandalorian. But some shaved vaginas ain't so cute, like the old Yoda from Star Wars. But if you put a wig on old Yoda, there's an improvement, is all I'm saying. Just don't want to do it too much, because I don't want to pull the panties aside and it look like a dryer lint trap and shit. Now I gotta run a lint roller across the pussy. Don't do it. And I like in relationships when, you and your woman get real comfortable in front of each other for the first time. Like I can tell when my woman real comfortable when she start putting on used tampons and Tampax at the bottom of the trash. Like when she real comfortable, I know she comfortable when she come out the bathroom swinging that bitch by the string. She be so happy that she ain't pregnant, she be shooting it in the trash can like, Jordan! Be like, did you just shoot a fadeaway in the trash can? I like when she do nothing but that, because sometimes she try to bank it and it just splat on the wall and just slowly goes into the trash can. But ladies, when y'all first start dating, y'all to take that used tampon and roll it in a whole roll of toilet paper. Stuff your whole arm in the trash can. But when y'all comfortable, y'all just pop it and top it, leave it on top of the trash can. Just go. Leave the top of the trash can looking like somebody threw a piece of red velvet cake away. And I don't like the way it's food, and I fall for it all the time. I walk in the house like, who threw away this good piece of red velvet cake? Oh, you nasty bitch. Let me double back and make sure. Ah, you nasty bitch. And fellas, we comfortable when we let our women do the laundry and we don't care if she see our shitty drawers. Or when we first started dating, she'd be like, why every time we go out you buy new underwear? Because I threw the other ones away because I don't trust you yet. I don't know that if we get into an argument in the parking lot, you ain't gonna pull my drawers out your purse. Be like, tell this bitch that you was over there texting and wash your shitty drawers. Matter of fact, since we're on the subject, this ain't even a street, this is a block. How'd you get a block of shit in your drawers? My question is, how long you been pre-planning this argument? How long my drawers been in your bag? That's where we put our food that we sneak in the movie theater. I know you give your kids unwrapped candy out of your purse and you got my drawers in there. But fellas, when we comfortable, we'll leave our shitty drawers on top of the laundry basket. Our tidy whities looking like a brown balled up paper bag. And I like it when you can play pranks on each other in relationships. Like when me and my woman will go to the grocery store, I'll wander off and I'll come back with some embarrassing shit, yelling. I like, hey babe, I found that casserole that you needed for your constipation. You good? The toilet paper at home been piling up since your ass stopped working. Maybe if you stop talking so much shit, your asshole will have something to do. Then she'll give me back. She'll wait till I'm at home on the toilet. She'll break into the bathroom, snatch the roll of toilet paper off the wall. Now I gotta chase her around the house with a shitty ass. And if I fall, I can only fall forward, because if I fall backwards, this is gonna be a bad day for everybody. So since I can't catch, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wash my ass with the bar of soap that you use for your face. And I was washing my ass with that bar of soap, no towel, just bare ass and bare soap. I was flossing that bar of soap in my ass like I was shooting dice. So later that night, she used that same bar of soap on her face. Before she went to bed, she had a face like maybe it's Maybelline. But she used that bar of soap and she woke up with a face like methamphetamine. I'm like, oh shit, did somebody put some cigars out on your face while we were asleep? Took that prank too far, because me and old waffle face, we ain't together no more. You ever get in one of those relationships where your woman questions everything? Like, I got into an argument with my woman the other day. I told her, like, hey, baby, I want to get a vasectomy. She was like, oh, you only want to get a vasectomy so none of the side hoes you mess with pop up pregnant. I was like, well, they can still get pregnant, just not by me. And I ran off real quick before she realized what I said. But her hang up was, like, you got that cheap medical insurance. What if something go wrong, you get erectile dysfunction, your dick don't work no more? I was like, well, a hard dick is just for your satisfaction. If my dick can't get hard on sex night, all you gotta do is just thumb wrestle my penis like a PlayStation controller until I come and I'm good. You the one with the problem after that. She even questioned me about the amount of sperm that came out of my penis one time. She was like, this ain't your normal amount. Who you been with? I'm like, girl, you better relax, acting like I just shorted you on some drug money or something. The amount of sperm that come out of my penis depends on how good the vagina is. You better take this spec change sperm and be happy. And my woman, she's a dick sniffer too. Like every time I come home late, she'll stop me at the door, smelling my dick. Be sniffing so hard, I told her one time, like, hey, you gonna mess around and choke on your nose ring. How am I gonna explain that to the police? Like, yeah, officer, she died sniffing my dick, choked on her nose ring. I would've gave her a first aid first, but I had to go wash the evidence off my dick. I wasn't gonna bring her back to life with evidence on my dick. That's a whole nother argument. So, with a dick sniff, I'm like, you know what, if I ever do cheat, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna wash my dick off with chloroform. She gonna go down there sniffing. Come here, let me smell your dick. So we got to this argument this one time because she was smelling my dick. I knew I was gonna pass the test. I was like, well, since you're down there, why don't you go ahead and hook it up? She's like, I'm not about to suck your musty after work dick. I was like, well, why not? She's like, you better go wash your balls off in the bathroom sink first. At least floss your balls with some baby wipes. I don't know what it is, man. Your girl will smell your musty dick all day long, but she won't suck your musty dick. She told me one time, she was like, you got 9-hour dick. I thought it was a compliment to my endurance. She like, nah, it smell like you didn't wash your dick in 9 hours. I'm like, what do you expect? Don't get dick washing breaks at work. Hey, boss, it's 11:30. I gotta go on my dick washing break. I'll be right back. Like, well, since we time stamping our smells, you got 7-day vagina. Your vagina smell like you feed it shots of tequila. You walk in the house, your pH balance behind you, stumbling, knocking shit over. Need to buy you a pair of New Balance. Put one on your foot, you hop around, you stick the other one up your vagina. With your drunk 7-day vagina having ass. I was wondering why when we first met you had all those bottles of vinegar under your bathroom sink. I thought you were selling pickles on the side. And fellas, let me ask you this. If you're in a relationship and you know your woman is a true gift from God, make some noise. Because you don't want to cross over that woman, not because of her, because God is vengeful. Because God gonna mess around and stop sending you women as wife material, and He gonna start sending you women as joke material. He gonna start sending you kleptos and crackheads. He ain't gonna send you a woman that's gonna steal your heart no more. He gonna steal you a woman that's gonna steal your furnace and your box spring. And when you're in a good relationship, your woman is gonna put you on the pedestal and nobody can knock you off that pedestal. Not dudes in her DMs, not another man, not her family, nobody. And the reason I can tell you that is because I fell off my fair share of pedestals in my life. I fell off so many. I got so many knots in the back of my head. My vision's bad, and I bleed from the ears. But when your woman puts you on that pedestal, and nobody can knock you off, but y'all can still be together if you mess up. But she ain't gonna treat you the same. You ain't gonna be a king no more. So when you're on that pedestal, she'll wake up early, make you breakfast, lunch, and dinner from scratch. Fall off that pedestal, you say, hey baby, I'm hungry. She gonna toss you an MRE in a hot pocket. So if you got a good woman, treat her like you would a jackpot in a casino. You win your jackpot, you go home. If you stay gambling with a jackpot, you're gonna mess around and lose everything. You're gonna be in the back of the casino sucking your own dick for a ride home. So the other day I got this sex compliment the other day that I kind of took the wrong way. It was a compliment, but I was immature about it. This woman after sex was like, damn, your dick was just right. So immediately I thought about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I was like, if Goldilocks was in a gangbang, and if she was done, would she be like, you know what, this dick was too hard. This one was too soft, but this one is just right. Got me walking around the house calling my dick Baby Bear and shit. So naturally, I gave her a compliment back, and since I was in the mindset of fairy tales, I was like, well, your vagina's the big bad wolf. And your big bad wolf been doing a lot of huffing and puffing because his lips are stretched out down there. Now don't get me wrong, I like that extra skin down there. I like some uncircumcised pussy, that's my shit. I love me some extra labia. It's all about your mindset. When you go down there, that's just like nibbling on a pig's ear. I love it. But you gotta be resourceful. So if you're eating the vagina, she got that extra skin down there, you take the extra skin and you wipe your face like a napkin. That's how I do it. Damn, baby, that pussy was delicious today. And once I'm in a relationship, I'm not usually good at picking up on hints. So ladies, when y'all do those subtle hints on when y'all want to have sex, I'm not going to pick up on the clues. So if we laying in bed butt naked, you come scoot over and you come grind your ass up on me, the only thing I'm thinking is that, there better not be not one piece of toilet paper crumb on my leg. I'm be mad for it. If I come home from work, you hear me walking up the stairs, you got your little booty shorts on, you laying on your stomach, you got your ass in the air. Only thing I'm thinking is that your ass is sweaty and you're just trying to air it out. Would you like for me to turn up the air conditioning? And ladies, y'all ain't good on taking hints either, like when it's time for you to leave. If after sex I get up and I go sit in the corner and start crocheting a sweater in a rocking chair, listening to gospel music, and it's time for you to go. Or if I get up, go make you a sandwich, put it in a brown paper bag and write your name on it, you need to leave. If you don't figure out that it's time to go, I will call the police because now you are technically trespassing. Any guys in like brand new relationships out here? Yeah. Anyway, my question is, when you're single and you get into a relationship, how soon do you delete the women prospects out your phone? Because to me, that's pussy insurance. You never know when a relationship's gonna go south or you need that pussy insurance. Never know when you need to get into a quick fender bender. If the relationship is going good, I may drop full coverage, but I'm gonna keep some liability. Your woman be like, oh my God, I can't believe you cheated on me. Yeah, don't worry about that, baby. We made that go away with a small deductible. Don't worry about it. And all the time you think like, damn, I'm glad she didn't find out about that T-bone DUI accident I got into last week. I got drunk, drove over a chick's house named T, and I boned the shit out of her. And When you're in relationships, I don't like in relationships when people get real petty during a breakup. I don't get petty after a breakup. I still give my ex-girlfriend a nice birthday card and a gift card for her birthday. I ain't gonna activate the shit though. She's gonna be standing in line with $200 worth of shit thinking that gift card about to clear. And when that gift card get declined, you got one or two choices. You either gonna pay out of pocket or you're gonna spend all day putting that shit back. That's what you get for breaking up with me. Alright, as you can tell, I'm real petty. Like, I'm so petty that if I pay for that manicure and we about to break up, I'm gonna need those nails back. Oh, you say this relationship ain't working out? I'll be right back with the fingernail clipper, don't you know? Your hands ain't about to look pretty wrapped around another man's dick, not on my dime. And if you don't want to give me those nails back, I'm gonna cut your hands off. I might go to prison, but you're gonna be walking around here with Candyman hooks and shit. And women, y'all can get petty too. I had a woman show up to my job telling my boss I'll be stealing food out the break room refrigerator. Oh, now you want to say some shit, but you ain't say nothing when I was bringing home somebody else's leftover Chinese food, now was you? Your fat ass was happy when I was bringing home happy Negroes and shit. Hey, I want to thank you guys once again from the bottom of my heart. Coming up here, doing this for you guys, it means so much to me, each and every single last one of you. Thank you so much. My name is Sean Lewis, and thank you guys.